Hi everyone, my name is Anne. Um, yeah. Hi everyone, my name is Anne, and today I'll be exploring three major themes from this course: privacy, and digital identity, social media influencers and fake news, and social media. So although these topics seem separate, they all connect to one larger question. How is social media shaping who we are, what we believe, and how we behave? Through this presentation, I'll walk through what I learned, what surprised me, and how these lessons changed the way I engage online. One of the biggest insights from the privacy module was the three-layered theory of the digital identity. The first layer is everything we willingly share: posts, photos, messages, etc. Most people assume this is their whole online identity, but it's actually the only part where we can control it. The second layer is the behavioral metadata. Was an eye-opening. These are the details we do not choose to share. Our location patterns, what we pause on, how fast we type, and even when we go offline. And the third layer is the most powerful: algorithmic interpretations. Platforms use our data to predict our personality, habits, and even emotional states. Realizing how much of my identity is shaped by these invisible systems made me rethink how much I reveal online. Next we have algorithms and a data double. What shocked me the most was the concept of the data double, a digital version of us that algorithms create. The data double becomes more real to companies than our actual selves. Decides what ads we see, what content we're recommended, and sometimes it even affects decisions in bankings, employments, and policing, etc. It made me recognize how easily technology can guide our choices without us noticing. Learning this pushed me to be more aware of how much data is collected and how algorithms shape my online experience. Digital influence and its influencers, sorry. Next we explored social media influencers. This topic helped me understand why influencers have become such powerful cultural figures. Influencers are actually often viewed now as credible sources or an expert for trends, whether it's fashion, it's places to visit, food or lifestyle habits, or even events. The platforms themselves evolve with generations. Facebook and YouTube in the mid 2000s, Instagram and Snapchat in the 2010s, and today TikTok dominates. We learned how influencers differ by scale, micro versus macro, and how digital influence now competes with traditional media. Influencers now, they're just more than an entertainers. They're actually become opinion leaders. And there's business of influence. One of the most interesting lessons was the influencer economy. Influencers earn through sponsorship, ads, merchandise, affiliate links, and even their own brand. Their business, their business success depends heavily on algorithms, the like economy, or what we call it now, where engagement determines visibility. This reminded me how easily consumer behavior can be shaped. I realized that even small recommendations, like someone showing a product or a restaurant, subtly influence what we buy or how we think. But we also look at influencer activism, how some content creators use their platform for social responsibility and awareness. Showed me that influence isn't just about selling; it can also push for positive change. But what's the catch? Yeah, the industry comes with risk, like any other industry. There's unrealistic beauty standards, over commercialization of daily life, and unhealthy parasocial relationships can impact mental health. There are also legal questions about transparency in ads and the ethical use of influence. This made me more critical about who I follow and why, and more aware of the pressures influencers face behind the scenes. And the last topic, we have misinformation and disinformation. So disinformation is fake news created intentionally to mislead or harm. We learned about 7 topics. There's fabricated content, manipulated media, misleading headlines, false context, etc. With social media speed, the false information spreads way faster than accurate news, which is why post-truth politics has become such a challenge in our generation. Yeah, so so this topic gave me practical skills. I learned to slow down before sharing anything and to check where information comes from. There's ways to check if a post is accurate or like a fake news. Some of the ways are reverse image searches, looking for credible sources, and recognizing emotional manipulation are simple but effective strategies. So yeah, this made me more conscious of how I consume information, especially during fast-moving events or controversial topics. In conclusion, these 3 topics gave me a deeper understanding of how social media influences my identity, my decisions, and even my beliefs. Being aware of privacy risk, or recognizing influencers, economics, and identifying fake news feel more capable of navigating the digital world responsibly. And remember to fact check. Thank you for listening.